So for those of you who weren't on the last webinar and are new to my online community, I just want to start by telling you a little bit about myself. So I am a board-certified holistic health and nutrition counselor. I'm a writer and a wellness and natural beauty expert. I'm the founder of New Health and Wellness, the organic beauty blog, which if you haven't done so already, you should totally go check out. It's loaded with the kind of content that you're going to find in this webinar. And of course, I'm the creator of Greens, Grains, Gorgeous, which I'll tell you a little bit about at the end of the webinar. I've been in practice as a holistic nutritionist for several years now, but my journey into this world began a long time before that. So a little quick backstory, which is going to get a little personal, so get ready. When I was in my mid-20s, my doctor found some abnormal precancerous cells during a routine exam. Her solution was, of course, surgery, which I, of course, was not super into. So I found a holistic doctor here in New York, and this decision pretty much set the course for the rest of my life, including bringing me here with you on this call and into this entire line of work that I'm in now. So the first thing that my holistic doctor told me was that a number of factors, including my diet, which was pretty good even at this point, being on hormonal birth control for many years, and exposing myself to carcinogenic toxins in my home products were all factors in these cells, these precancerous cells turning up in my body. But what totally floored me was finding out that the beauty and cosmetic products that I've been using my entire life were a huge factor in increasing my risk of cancer. At the time, I was working in the performing arts as an opera singer, an actress, and a model. And consequently, between, the shows and the photo shoots and just, generally needing to be fabulous when I was out and about in public, I had hundreds of beauty and cosmetic products that I was regularly exposed to with my skin and my hair. Some of them were even, super fancy department store brands that I would splurge on. Or if I, was working on a particularly luxe shoot or gig, they would be using these kind of top of the line products. And here I was, learning that these very products that I had spent so much money on to stay super young and beautiful were actually increasing my risk of cancer, of hormonal imbalance, and more. As you can see on this fun little graphic here, all of these chemicals that are found in the everyday beauty and cosmetic products that we use every single day are linked to so many health risk factors. So naturally, I launched into this whole process of detoxifying my body from all these risk factors and completely overhauling the beauty and household products that I was using on a daily basis, all to support my system and naturally ridding itself of these nasty precancerous cells. But this is all long before I went to nutrition school and became a holistic health expert. So this process took a ton of research and discovery, pretty much all on my own. And it led me down this whole big rabbit hole of crazy regarding what kinds of horrible chemicals we're exposing our bodies to on a daily basis, of course, some of which you can see here. So this journey inspired me to create a blog called The Organic Beauty, which again, I totally recommend checking out, theorganicbeautyblog.com, which preceded my current business and my holistic nutrition practice by about 5 years. And in this blog, I documented what I was learning, what products I was switching to, and how I was transforming my health and my life. The blog has come a really long way since then, but the theme of living as cleanly, healthfully, and beautifully as possible has remained. So, here's the deal. About 90% of the beauty and household cleaning products out there, no matter how fancy or expensive they are or where you bought them, are loaded with carcinogenic, hormone-altering, toxic chemicals. From parabens and phthalates to sodium lauryl sulfates and dioxins, the places where you're buying your beauty products from your corner pharmacy to your department store beauty counter, these places are veritable cancer farms. So do me a favor, go grab your face wash or your moisturizer or your mascara, after this call out, obviously, and take a little peek at the ingredients. once you know what these things are doing to your body, you are going to be tossing these puppies left and right. So let me break down a couple of the biggest bad guys for you. I'm just going to get into a few of them because, as you can see, I mean, these are just 12 of the bad guys. I'm just going to launch into, a discussion about 4. There are so many, and there are so many horrible effects that they have on our bodies that this would be like a 2-hour webinar if I got into all of them. But the 4 big guys. First, there are parabens, which are pretty much the most widely used preservatives in cosmetics, fragrances, beauty, and hair products. They come in a variety of types and names like ethylparaben, methylparaben, butylparaben, propylparaben. I mean, there are literally tons. And some products that you may even have in your bathroom read like a who's who of parabens. So seriously, check out some of the ingredients in your products. So what do they do? Parabens are category 1 endocrine disruptors, which means they hugely interfere with hormonal function. In your body, they mimic the effects of estrogen. And when your estrogen levels get too high, you become estrogen dominant, which leads to many different health problems and symptoms that won't even all fit on this page. But let's just say cancer, breast cancer, cervical cancer, uterine cancer, prostate cancer, every manner of gynecological issue, fibroids, polycystic ovaries, PMS, painful periods, infertility, irregular periods, mood concerns like depression, anxiety, irritability, insomnia, fatigue, foggy brain, etc., and even issues like weight gain, thyroid dysfunction, and sluggish metabolism. As if all of this wasn't bad enough, parabens also increase the risk of sun damage and aging when they're exposed to sunlight, which, if you think about it, is pretty screwed up if you consider that they are some of the main ingredients in most commercial sunscreens. So, convinced yet? I hope so. Next, we have phthalates, which are a class of chemicals that are used as softeners in a variety of plastics and household products, deodorants, nail polishes, moisturizers, stuff like that. They lead to birth defects, and they've been classified as human carcinogens by the National Toxicology Program, the Environmental Working Group, and other organizations. And a few types of phthalates have even been banned from children's toys because of their disruption to a baby's neurological development. Yet, they're still in pretty much every beauty product, including a lot of beauty products or grooming products that are put on children. What do? They have been found to cause birth defects, as we talked about. They lower sperm count in men. They've been linked to cancers, to infertility, again, endocrine disruption, reproductive tract issues, all kinds of problems. Now, the sneaky thing about phthalates is that they have a bunch of different names, and companies aren't even always obligated to list them as an ingredient, especially in fragrances, and they're in pretty much all commercial fragrances. So unless a product says that it's phthalate-free, you can pretty much assume that it is phthalate-full and that you're putting yourself at risk for all of these unpleasantries. Next, we have sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium laureate sulfate, alternatively known as SLS or SLES. And these are what makes your toothpaste, your shampoo, your body wash, your face wash, all that kind of stuff get all bubbly and foamy. As a super fun bonus, they also cause cancer, respiratory tract infections and irritations, eye damage, depression, upset stomach, skin rashes, and they are devastating to the environment and to aquatic life due to their super, super high levels of toxicity. Now, there are tons of other bad boy chemicals out there that are hiding out in most commercial beauty and home products. And this webinar will quickly turn into, again, a 2-hour affair if I got into all of them. But a few other ingredients to watch out for in the products that you're using are talc, BHA and BHT, petroleum and other petrochemicals, synthetic dyes, triclosan, propylene glycol, DEA, and dioxins. Literally 1 in 8 of the most common ingredients in beauty products are linked to cancer, hormonal issues, and worse. In Europe, many of these ingredients are completely banned. Over 1,000, I think it's 1,100 banned harmful ingredients in all. In the US, only 11 of these toxic chemicals are in any way regulated or banned, which is pretty messed up. I feel like if it's banned in Europe, we should pretty much consider the fact that we should not be putting this anywhere near our skin and body. So if the government isn't going to protect us from these horrible chemicals, it falls to us, the consumers, to do the research and to know what to avoid. So if you're anything like me, when I first embarked on this journey, you're probably feeling a little bit freaked out and overwhelmed right now. You've got all kinds of thoughts of guiltily throwing away products that you spend tons of money on and you're probably a little attached to. Maybe you have some fears around how many toxic chemicals you've already been exposed to. And quite possibly you're feeling a total feeling of confusion around what the hell you can put on your skin and your body. Well, luckily, the solution is simple. Well, it's mostly simple. I'm not going to lie to you and say that it's easy throwing out your favorite beauty products. When I did a clean out of my bathroom, only just getting rid of the products that had parabens in them, that's where I started because of that, huge documented cancer risk. I almost started crying at how bare my bathroom cabinet was. And at the mere thought of how much money I was just literally throwing away. But as we often have to do, we must prioritize our own health over our wallets, our attachments, and even our habits. If you have a high risk of cancer, if you've had cancer in the past, or if you're currently struggling with any kind of hormonal imbalance, infertility, or if you're pregnant, I would recommend doing a drastic overhaul on the products going on your body ASAP. And that means just literally tossing them, throwing them out. If you live in New York, I oftentimes put, things that I'm tossing that, are not quite empty, in a bucket on the curb and they get taken. I feel terrible that other people are exposed to these products, but, they're buying them at the store anyway, so free stuff. If you don't fall into any of these categories, you can just do what I did. You can take it step by step. You can just get rid of the worst products first, the products that literally read like a who's who of parabens and phthalates and sodium lauryl sulfates and all that stuff. And then you can replace the other guys just as they run out. So, this kind of lessens the blow a little bit in terms of throwing out some of your favorite products. So one of the biggest complaints I hear from my clients and my readers on the blog is that natural products are so much more expensive than the conventional stuff. But the truth is, if you do it right, and if you pick the right products, switching to more natural, effective, and safe products can actually save you tons of money. How, you might ask? Well, that brings me to the entire theme of this webinar and my number one favorite beauty ingredient. But before I reveal it, let me just get you super pumped about all of its amazing benefits. So, riddle me this. What simple beauty ingredient can soften and intensely hydrate your skin, can slow and prevent aging and decrease wrinkles, can protect your skin from harmful elements and sun damage, can regulate your skin's production of oil, can clear breakouts, prevent and treat rashes, cold sores, psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, fungal infections, and way more, stuff that a bunch of you wrote in as some of your primary concerns with skincare, can heal and prevent stretch marks and cellulite, can deeply condition hair, prevent frizz and flyaways, can protect your hair against split ends, and to boot is environmentally friendly, totally affordable, and so safe that you can literally eat it, and in fact you should eat it. This magic, amazing natural beauty ingredient and the number one secret to effortless natural beauty, glowing skin, and lustrous hair is, drumroll, oil. But not just any oil. The big three mega oils, which are jojoba oil, coconut oil, and argan oil. Between these three miraculous substances, you can solve nearly all of your beauty woes. You can get insanely youthful, clear, glowing, hydrated skin, regardless of the season, shiny, lustrous hair, again, regardless of the season, even in the dead of winter, and a silky, smooth, youthful body, all without exposing your system to dangerous carcinogenic toxins and putting yourself, your family, your pets, and the environment at risk. Pretty amazing, right? Okay, so let me break down these 3 oils for you with their many benefits and their best uses. So we'll start with jojoba oil. This puppy is phenomenal for both skin and hair. It comes from a desert evergreen plant, and it's very similar to sebum, which is the oil that we excrete ourselves through our skin and our hair. This unique property actually makes jojoba oil amazing for regulating our own skin's oil production. It actually unclogs the pores in your skin and your scalp. It keeps your skin and hair from getting too oily. So it's phenomenal for both dry skin and hair that's prone to oiliness. It's amazing for reversing and preventing the signs of aging. It literally can reduce the appearance of wrinkles by 25% with regular use. And it's totally odorless. It's like the most banal of all of the oils. The one thing to remember is to use 100% pure jojoba oil with no additives. My favorite brand for this is Desert Essence Organic Jojoba Oil, which you see a little picture of here, which you can get at Whole Foods, you can get it on Amazon, obviously, and a lot of health food stores. And luckily, Trader Joe's actually also has a really decent jojoba oil, which is not organic, but it is pure, it's natural, and it's like dirt cheap. And one bottle will last you months and months and months. So with all of these amazing benefits of jojoba oil, I find that the best practices for this magical oil are as a face cleanser and makeup remover. Now, I myself was pretty reluctant to get on board with this whole oil as a face wash thing myself, since I've always had insanely oily skin, prone to breakouts, huge pores, all that kind of stuff. But I'll tell you what, I use jojoba oil to wash my face every single day, and I have for over a year now. And my skin has never been more soft, more supple, more clear, and oil-free. I have fewer breakouts. My skin, you know, that whole like slick oil feeling that you have at like 3 p.m., I don't get that anymore. And I've had that literally my entire life since adolescence. In fact, I learned that all those oil-free face washes that we've been using since, junior high actually force our skin into producing more oil by totally drying it out. The awesome thing about jojoba oil as a cleanser is that oil attracts oil and dirt. So using oil to wash your face actually removes the excess oil from your skin without over drying it. And it's much, much, much more deeply cleansing than a lot of the other stuff out there. And again, without over drying. The high antioxidant and vitamin E levels of jojoba oil make it an awesome, awesome, awesome face wash for aging skin, for breakout-prone skin, for skin with rosacea, and for dermatitis. I used to get this dermatitis around my mouth, which I then learned was caused by the fluoride and the sodium lauryl sulfate in my toothpaste, incidentally. But once I stopped using that toothpaste and once I started using a jojoba oil face wash, honestly, I've never had it since. It's amazing. So to wash your face with jojoba oil, simply massage the oil into your dry skin, meaning, skin that hasn't been wet with water yet, and then cover it with a hot washcloth for a minute. It's like a little mini steam facial for your skin. Then rinse the washcloth in hot water again, and then hold it on your face one more time, and then use it to kind of gently exfoliate, to gently remove makeup, etc. You only need to wash your face at night when you're using this method. In the morning, you just rinse with warm water, which again allows your skin to really regulate its own oil production and keep itself at its most moist, hydrated, and youthful. Okay, the other great use for jojoba oil is as a scalp cleanser and conditioner. Jojoba oil eliminates flakes, it unclogs hair follicles, it promotes hair growth, and it adds immense shine and moisture to hair without making it more oily. So it's great for dry scalp and hair or oily hair alike, which is super awesome, making it very, very, very versatile. So you can use it just on your scalp or over your entire head of hair for all over conditioning, and then shampoo and condition as usual. Okay, so the next amazing oil is coconut oil. Now this health and beauty all-star is like the workhorse of the beauty and health world, both inside and out. It is intensely hydrating and healing for your skin. It is super conditioning for your hair. It has amazing antifungal, antibacterial, and antiviral properties, which make it a must-have ingredient for optimal health and beauty. If you only get one of these 3 oils, you get this one. You can literally use it for everything, from moisturizing, healing rashes and fungal infections, minimizing stretch marks, and preventing aging. And these are just the benefits of using it externally. Using coconut oil as part of your diet has a myriad of phenomenal health benefits, including speeding up your metabolism, supporting weight loss, lowering cholesterol, killing yeast and infections, and so much more. And I'm going to talk about using coconut oil internally for just a hot second at the end of the webinar. So again, as with jojoba oil, remember to use unrefined, virgin, and preferably organic coconut oil. If it's been refined, it loses pretty much all of its benefits. And artisanal, so the one that you see on this page, makes a great one. And as always, Trader Joe's has a really good one as well. It's organic, it's virgin, and it is super, super affordable. And again, 1 jar, even between using it as a beauty tool and in your kitchen, is going to last you a really, really long time. So super affordable. My favorite beauty uses for coconut oil are as a moisturizer for face and body, obviously, since it's super, super hydrating. Unlike most store-bought moisturizers, which just stay on top of your skin, coconut oil really penetrates deeply, and it strengthens your skin tissues, it sloughs off dead skin cells, and as a bonus, it has anti-aging, calming, soothing, and cellulite reducing benefits for your skin. So for both face and body. To use it on your face, use about a dime-sized amount on your face after, washing. And then on your body, use as much as you need. For optimal absorption, use it right after showering, but you can use it whenever you need a moisturizer. And to boot, it has a delicious kind of beachy scent. So you always smell like you just came back from, Florida. My second favorite use is as a leave-in conditioner and anti-frizz serum. Although coconut oil is amazing as a deep conditioning hair mask, I prefer to use it as just a little serum for the ends of my hair for completely luscious locks and no frizz. Coconut oil increases shine, it decreases and heals split ends. I mean, you can't really heal split ends. Once they're split, but it keeps them from happening, it prevents them, and it helps seal the follicle so that your hair doesn't look as dry and split. And it really, really hydrates your hair where you need it most. So to use it, rub a dime-sized amount onto your ends, or, if you want, the entire length of your hair after drying. And leave it in, don't wash it out. My third favorite use, and this one's a little unconventional, but bear with me, is as a detoxifying gum and teeth strengthening oil pull. So if you haven't heard of oil pulling, it's an ancient health technique that pulls toxins out of your body and makes for whiter, stronger teeth and healthier gums, preventing all kinds of gum disease and all that kind of stuff. Using coconut oil for this beauty ritual also gives you the benefit of its antimicrobial and antibacterial properties, which are amazing for boosting your immunity, killing off candida, bad breath, all that kind of stuff. So to use it as an oil pull, you take about a tablespoon of oil in your mouth and you just swish and pull and, breathe it in, just kind of swish it around your mouth for anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. The ancient tradition is actually using this for up to 30 minutes, but I know nobody has time for that, and I myself start to get really nauseous from it if I do it for more than 10 or 15. So anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes, do it as you're putting on your makeup or finishing up your beauty ritual, and then you spit it out. Do not swallow, because it's actually going to be full of toxins that it is pulling out of your system. And lastly, as a dry heal remedy, coconut oil is perfect for healing those dry, cracked winter feet. You just rub some onto your heels and feet before bed, and you wake up to perfectly soft tootsies. For added benefit, you can put on some cotton socks after you apply it for some added moisturizing benefits. And the other fun benefit is, since it's very healing to fungal infections and things like that, if you've got like those itchy, dry winter feet, it's wonderful for that. Okay, so that brings us to our last mega oil, argan oil. So argan oil is like the queen bee of all the oils. If coconut oil is the workhorse, argan oil is like the queen. It's pretty rare, and therefore it's the priciest of all of the mega oils. But luckily, a little goes a very, very long way. So you can usually only buy it in small vials, and that vial is going to last you for quite a while. Argan oil offers amazing skin protection benefits, and it's quite possibly the most wonderful glow inducer out there. It just gives you the most phenomenal skin. It has super, super high levels of vitamin E and fatty acids, which make it phenomenal for protecting your skin against premature aging or reversing the signs of aging once they've already started. You always want to use, again, 100% pure, cold-pressed, organic virgin argan oil. Pretty much any adjective that you can tack on to your argan oil, go for it. It really does make a difference. My favorite affordable argan oil is from Voila Natural, this picture on here, and you can just Google Voila Natural Argan Oil. They have it on Amazon, and you can also find it in the Organic Beauty store. So if you go to the blog and hit store, you'll find it in there. Super affordable. So my favorite uses for this magical oil are as an antioxidant serum. This is what I use it for every single day. It's lightweight feel. I mean, it's probably the most lightweight of all three of these oils. And it's super potent antioxidant and anti-aging properties that make argan oil the perfect serum to use on your skin both morning and night. It clears your skin. It evens out your complexion. Of course, it's super anti-aging and, all of these amazing benefits that we already talked about. And it adds an insane glow to boot. In the winter time, because it is a lightweight oil, I still like to use a slightly heavier moisturizer over it. So I'll wash my face, use the argan oil serum, and then use a moisturizer. But in the summer, you can just top it off with your sunscreen, and you are glowing and good to go. Another awesome benefit is it actually does protect a little bit from the damaging effects of the sun. So using it even under just like a powder mineral sunscreen foundation, it's going to really intensify those results. So a few drops morning and night under your moisturizer or alone if you don't need a ton of moisture. My second favorite use for argan oil is as a makeup boost. Now this is miraculous. Seriously, try it and you're never going to go back. You add a few drops of argan oil to your foundation or to your liquid makeup, and this takes the glow factor up several notches. So you look at this beautiful model here with her super glowy, dewy skin. This is how you get it. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars on super expensive foundations. Just buy a natural, paraben-free foundation, add a few drops of argan oil, and boom, you are in glow central. It gives your complexion that coveted dewy glow without any added grease. So, your skin isn't going to feel too oily. Plus, it elevates your makeup skincare benefits. So even if you get a foundation that maybe doesn't have a lot of, vitamins and peptides and all that great stuff in it, this is going to make it actually skin healthy. And of course, it's going to make your makeup anti-aging, anti-inflammatory. For any kind of sensitive skin, it's going to be super, super healing. So you get that added benefit from your makeup as well. So again, you add a few drops to your foundation and then you smooth it onto your skin. My last favorite use for argan oil is as a cuticle and nail tonic. Most of the cuticle oils that you're going to find out there are loaded with so many horrible, harmful ingredients. Like the stuff that they use at the nail salon, oh my God, forget about it. It's like paraben city in there. But argan oil works loads better, and it's actually really, really good for you. So it is intensely hydrating and healing for your nail bed. It strengthens your nails, and it gives the whole, hand and nail area, just makes it all so much healthier. So all you do is you use a couple drops on your dry cuticles and your brittle nails daily. like before bed, and you're going to see a difference in no time at all. So, as you can see, these 3 mega oils are my top beauty secrets for a really good reason. But it's also important to mention that amazing natural beauty, gorgeous skin, and hair also come from the inside out. And oils are just as important to consume internally as they are externally. They are anti-inflammatory, which means that you're going to heal your breakouts, your skin issues, and a lot of your health issues from the inside out. They keep you young. They keep your skin and hair and, your nails hydrated, shiny, and strong. And to boot, they heal your digestive tract, which is vital for keeping your skin and hair beautiful. A digestive tract that has some sort of imbalance or that doesn't have enough, natural kind of probiotic content, that's really going to show up in your skin and hair. For example, certain foods like sugar, or like fried or greasy foods are going to cause you to break out, for example. This is because that connection is super, super strong. The most healthy and cost-effective oil for consumption is coconut oil. As we talked about, it is super inexpensive to find, great, unrefined, pure virgin coconut oil. So really all you do is you add 1 or 2 tablespoons to your eating daily to maximize its benefits. You can cook with it. It's great for stir fries. It has a high smoke point, so it's great for higher heat cooking. It's great for Asian dishes, and it is awesome for baking. It imparts your baked goods with a hint of that delicious coconutty flavor. You can add it to your green smoothies, which is a wonderful way to get a little healthy fat boost in your morning smoothies. You can use it instead of butter on toast. Or you just eat a spoonful. I mean, it's so good. Sometimes I'll just literally eat a spoonful of it. If you want, you can also add a tablespoon of chia seeds to it, and you make this little delicious, energizing, powerful boost. Other great beauty foods that are also high in healthy fats, other than oils, are avocados, raw nuts and seeds, particularly walnuts and almonds, which are phenomenal for beauty, wild Atlantic salmon, and other low mercury fatty fish, and olives, of course. And, I would be remiss if I didn't mention my other top 4 antioxidant foods for beauty, which are berries, particularly blueberries, super anti-aging, super protecting for your skin, tomatoes, which can literally protect your skin from the sun's harmful rays, which is pretty amazing, raw cacao, which is literally one of the most antioxidant foods out there, and it is amazing for its anti-aging, energizing, and beautifying benefits. Plus, it's chocolate, so you can't go wrong. And green tea, which prevents cell oxidation, and it's also amazing for slowing down aging, so protecting against cancer and inflammation, all that kind of stuff. So awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. So I hope I've shown you that effortless, natural beauty does not have to cost an arm and a leg, nor does it have to mean sacrificing your health or the environment. Glowing, gorgeous, natural beauty is so simple just by using the amazing ingredients that nature has provided us with and that we just talked about in this webinar. And for those of you who are wondering, after totally overhauling my beauty regimen and, of course, my diet, I completely got rid of those nasty precancerous cells without ever having had to resort to surgery, which is amazing. So the proof's in the pudding, my dears. This stuff is for real, and it really, really does work. So if you like what you heard on this webinar and you want to learn more, I encourage you to check out my new online program, Green Screens Gorgeous. In this 12-week transformational program, we're going to dig deep into eating for optimal health and beauty, into detoxifying and naturalizing not just your beauty, but your entire life, starting with what you put in and on your body. You're going to learn how to get to the root of and eliminate your cravings, of course, how to reach a healthy weight, how to shine as your most gorgeous self, inside and out, mind and body, in the most healthy, effortless, and budget-friendly way. How to stop waiting for the perfect body or the perfect set of circumstances and start living the life that you want right now. I am so, so, so proud of this program, and I'm so excited to bring my simple, easy, and effective approach to living a gorgeous, healthy, and radiant life to all of you, regardless of where you are in the country. So check out greensgrainsgorgeous.com. You can actually just click on the link here, open a new window, obviously, so you don't like go away. And you'll get all the deets and a breakdown of the program right there. Today is actually the last day to sign up with early enrollment bonuses, which includes a free 45-minute one-on-one consult with me, an extended payment plan option, and an awesome beauty bag, a little wellness tote that I'll send over to you that's just loaded with all of my favorite health and beauty essentials. So today's the last day to do that, but the program starts March 15th, so you can enroll anytime up until then. So if you're interested, please go to the website and check it out. And stay tuned for my next and last free webinar in this 3-part series where I'm going to reveal my #1 secret for a calmer, happier, and less stressed out life. We're going to get into the simple changes that you can make to maximize your time, your self-care, and to feel more balanced and calm throughout your whole day. So quickly, before we wrap up, I promise I'd answer some questions, and I see a few questions popping up, but I just have time for one. So I'm going to answer a question. What is my opinion on SPF in daily moisturizing? She's heard that it's toxic and possibly causes cancer, but is the skin damage worse? Oh my gosh, amazing question. So here's what makes SPF dangerous. It is the crap that's in it, typically, so parabens and all of those ingredients, and it's the type of SPF that you're using. So there's the unsafe stuff, which is pretty much most of the stuff that you'll find at CVS, right? And then there's mineral sunscreens, which, come from zinc and other healthy minerals. So those are actually perfectly safe. And if you're buying it in a natural sunscreen, Alba Organics makes a good one. Trader Joe's, again, actually has a decent one. It's organic. There are quite a few out there that are natural mineral sunscreens. And in terms of makeup, again, if you're going for a natural makeup that is paraben-free and non-toxic and all of that, if they have sunscreen built in, then it'll have some good stuff in there as well. So go for mineral sunscreen. And that is definitely 100% necessary because the risk from exposing your skin to the harmful rays of the sun is, way worse than, any of the potential side effects that could come from using even just, mineral sunscreens. But mineral sunscreens are safe, they're great for your skin, and you can find makeup out there that that has, the safe sunscreens in it. If you want to see, to learn more about what brands to use, things like that, just go to the blog, theorganicbeautyblog.com, and search for makeup, search for sunscreen, search for all that stuff. I have tons of product reviews and different products that I've tried, and all the stuff that we recommend there on the blog is all safe, non-toxic, and non-carcinogenic. So, I'm sorry I could only get to one question, but I know you guys have busy days, and I want to let you get back to everything. So thank you so much for joining me on this webinar. If you joined us late, just keep an eye on your inbox. I'll send a recording of the full webinar so you can watch it from the beginning, because I do want you to get all the great information that we chatted about right from the start. Please stay in touch. Please keep an eye on your inbox for the next webinar. And hopefully I'll be seeing you in Greens Grains Gorgeous launching March 15th. If you have any questions at all, just shoot me an email, check out the website, be in touch. Okay? Stay beautiful, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.